Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 6th episode of Akanesasu Shoujo. And last episode we finished off our Wild Wild West that had a bit of modernness to it, just technology, vehicles, that kind of thing. So we finished that off, Mia, her arc, getting to be the hero and all that, we did that. But we also got a lot of, new stuff for expanding the overarching plot, because we met a new you, like Sexy You, who is not from that Wild West world, not from Siriaska's world, not from our world. So just the questions: what world is she from, and what exactly is her motivations? Those are the two big questions, because what do we know about her so far? Well, for one thing, she has been manipulating things to make our main cast go to different fragments. Okay, we know what she's doing, we just don't know why. Also, we know lovey-dovey Asuka, she loves Asuka, which makes me wonder, does you in our world feel the same way and she's just hiding it, more subtle about it, not as proactive with it as the Sexy You is? Well, and will Sexy You, seeing her act this way, maybe inspire her to maybe put some moves on Asuka? Who knows? I am definitely curious where we'll go with that, though. I mean, this is the same person that suggested they go to the 69 world. I just would like to remind people of that. Essentially inviting Asuka to, 69. That's straight up what you did. But anyway, that's the biggest point of mystery at this point, is you. Because, I mean, in a way, she seems to be kind of opposite of Asuka, like Asuka, and what they're trying to accomplish. Asuka's like, guys, don't go to other worlds, okay? Stay put. Stay put. Stay. Good. And she walks away, and then Sexy U's like, hey guys, I got a new number for you. You want to go on an adventure? And then they go on the adventure. But when they go on these adventures, all that really happens is a character goes through their, characterization, their character development, which is a good thing. So I don't know. I'm really not sure what to make of Yu's actions, if there's some kind of long game being played here, but we'll find out eventually. I'm just saying that I'm curious about that, really. So this episode, let's get into it and see what shall happen. So 3, 2, 1, play. So yeah, Chloe, it's definitely going to be her turn, which I think I guessed last episode. Not sure what her theme is going to be, though. What she needs to overcome or work on. Asuka, okay. Does Asuka bother you a lot? Beach episode? Beach episode, let's go. That was a phone call worth answering. Yes? So we should probably do that now. No time like the present. Oh. I'm sure you were. I will accept no reject. Whoa. I was not ready for that. That completely threw me off, I'll be honest. I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, she's the kind of girl that brings your laptop to the beach. I gotcha. Oh, wow, she is here. Okay, I would love for her to take a more proactive role in this show. I'll gladly take that. She could especially be a fun one to bring to the beach. Oh, really? Oh, that is actually a really useful tip. Yeah, I'm glad that, Sexy You is still around. And that is what I'm going to call her going forward. Not just because it's a funny nickname, but it's a nickname. I gotta give these duplicates nicknames. We have Asuka and Sexy You. That's what I'm rolling with. Hopefully they're nice enough to give me new nicknames if new alternates pop up. But anyway, beach episode. I wonder if it'll be like a, go to a fragment world that takes place on a beach. I don't know, but like, because I think every time we've been in the same place, the same city, so I don't know. Well, I guess the beach could technically be close enough. Yeah, even if Sexy is an antagonist, I still want her to be a part of the events. I do wonder when we'll get into that though. The Kyohei stuff. Probably not anytime soon. And back into it, and are we already at the beach? Alone in the island. I see, I see Asuka's having a good time. You don't need them, just take off those... Okay, so we just skip past this, gotcha. Right, naturally. So... that's a little bit suspect, though, because I'm wondering how Chloe could possibly, wow, use a face. I mean, it looks like it. And of course, she would notice. Anyway, before I got distracted, I was saying I was curious what kind of, like, what she could possibly overcome, you know, as a personal issue on an island like this without clutters. I'm curious about that, so we'll see what actually happens. Because only about half trust what Sexy You says. Oh, so we actually started underwater. That is unfortunate. That... unfortunate for them. How could it... Okay. Wait, only seeing your body so exposed. Well, I do. Man, you just looks great, doesn't she? Just in general. And the nickname does seem to be sticking, so... Oh, she is very considerate. So, straight up drone, okay. Okay, gotta love that Amazon 2-minute shipping. So, what do we got here? My exposed self, oh wow. That fantastic, I love the frills. I would say Nana's is probably the best. Yeah, this Yu's outfit not quite as skimpy as the other Yu's outfit. But they're both pretty good, though. Chloe? Yeah. So I'm still so curious. What are we going to do with Chloe? Wow, she actually has a computer here. It's not even like a laptop. It's a straight-up desktop computer. That's a pretty cool place to live. Just get a nice view of the ocean. Oh, no. Okay, she got separated from them, I think. Is that what happened? Didn't even know she wasn't there. I'm sorry about that. I was distracted by things. White Goat AI. Okay. That's pretty damn cool. The white goat delivery. So glad you're in this show. Oh wow. I will not hesitate. Phones? Long as us now. Both Yu's on screen, both in swimsuits. Oh. Okay, that's convenient. For some reason. You definitely are suspicious. But... Robin, from myself. Yeah, let's not worry. We're at the beach. Let's try to have some fun, you. Almost like her shadow behind her. Like the devil on the shoulder. Man, just seeing those two together like that. Just the dojins. I want the dojins. Nice, done. Okay, that's kind of an amazing system. What is even happening with this world? That's actually quite nice. You want it, you know you want it. Nana's having a field day, and actually Mia looks pretty excited too. Asuka just barbecuing. Definitely some nice meat over there. And yeah, she is just completely separated from them. I did kind of want to see her in a swimsuit. A disc? What century do you think this is? But I mean, this is kind of what you wanted, like, right? Being just alone in a room. So I guess that's what we're gonna kind of focus on. Maybe get her to come out of her shell, I guess. That's all I got, really. And even regular you is still pretty sexy. Yeah, she's busy with her computer. Don't worry about it. Definitely the best fragment we've been to so far. Okay, so that's it. What? Yeah, hopefully we can communicate with her. Let's not forget about Chloe, please. What should at least say hi to her? Maybe text her some of those swimsuit selfies. Expert programming, no less. Oh, a VR headset, cool. Looks kind of like the PlayStation VR a bit, with the Halo design. That sounds a bit concerning. That sounds kind of cultish. Yeah, this is definitely concerning. What kind of package is she gonna get? Physical mail? What is this concept? The Chloe from Asuka. Okay, yeah, we no texting here. We just send her snail mail. But you guys wouldn't be that slow if they're that close. And you really did get it. Nana is still at it. Well, that's Yu's problem. So we just can't text her like a normal person. Yeah, what a giant pain, yeah. I suppose. Is that it? Well, still gonna worry about you a little bit. I feel like she'll need our help at some point. You. You. She never breaks character. Siriaska? Or... Yeah, she wanted to avoid her. But she found us anyway, despite there being no clitters here. Can I have an important chat? You're not even wearing a swimsuit. That'd be amazing. Well... Not you, the cute Asuka. Get wrecked. But what is her desire, aside from Asuka? Right. Well, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Not really, I'd say that's entirely reasonable. But this one is mine. Are we actually seriously gonna fight? Okay, I can get behind that. Have we seen her transformation? I don't remember. We have not. I would remember this. She's like a big old fist. So her specialty is fisting. I gotcha. It tracks. You were having such a fun, peaceful time on this island. Why did it have to become violent? And there's Asuka. Man, I really wanted this fight, though. Just don't get hit by that fist. I'll be honest, I expected Sexy Yu's outfit to be a bit more sexy. That was short-lived. The other Asuka wants to join in for a three-way, you know. You know, like she did to you. Twice. Yeah, you got her blessing. Yeah, Asuka's would of course get along in a way. That was actually pretty cute. I like Asuka better. We're not gonna beat that one. Everyone's just having the time of their life. Yeah, that pretty much my thoughts exactly. We're not gonna top that. I disagree. I could watch this all day. VR boy. Can we play VR Garu instead? A bit too much for you. You never know. Just wanted to come play. You're starting to sound kind of Cinderella there. That face, though. That's one of the cutest faces I've seen on Asuka. A nice breeze. I could use that breeze right about now. So basically just a stagnant world. So it's possible that King of Twilight thinks that's a good thing. Maybe Sexy You thinks the same way. Ooh, VR Diamond World looks fun. Is a drone spying on her? I think she's not changing. I mean, that would just be horrible. Flashbacks. Back in Europe, I guess. Everything changed when I moved to Japan. But can't go back to being alone. Yeah, I gotcha. Kitty cat. Pause. You don't cry in the headset, it'll get it all fogged up. These symbols of some sorts? Yeah, what exactly are we gonna go with that? And who is spying on her? A letter. I think you're the one that's hungry, Asuka. Looks like both Asukas on the same page here. And I think Mia's been staring at her phone the entire time. It's all about those likes. Mia, are you okay? I'm starting to get a bit worried. Yeah, I'm definitely starting to get a bit worried. Jeez, Nana looks the scariest. So maybe there's some kind of influence this world has on the people, and that's what that was a clue about. The symbols are everywhere. Illuminati confirmed. So yeah, the mystery definitely thickens. Subliminal. Okay, this world has a very different sort of problem. Subliminal messaging to make everyone, like, complacent, obedient. I'm not sure the right word would be. But I think I get what's the gist of what's happening here. So, we just could have ended on a happy note, could we? I was starting to notice that some of our characters were getting a little bit too sucked into this world. Although Asuka and Asuka seem pretty fine. It was a fun episode, though. Well, I was not expecting a little battle between Sexy You and Asuka. It was short, but it was pretty cool. The show in general has some pretty good combat choreography. I definitely showed there. But I really did expect, yeah, Sexy Yu's transformation outfit to be a bit more, like, revealing. But it really wasn't. That surprised me a great deal, actually. And yeah, I think there's no preview. Yeah, there's nothing. Just darkness. My old friend. Did the other ones have previews? I don't remember, actually. But anyway, that was the 6th episode of Akanesasu Shoujo. And this episode, Asuka had an idea. She's like, hey guys, I got beach stuff. Let's head on over to the beach. We were supposed to do that before, but, you know, she got sick, so let's do it now. So that's great. Just the way Asuka just opened that up, she knows how to leave an impression on you. But anyway, yeah, and then Sexy You showed up being like, you know what, it's a great idea. In fact, how about we go to a special fragment beach and have a great time? At this point, just essentially treating it like it's a game, you know, a fun little thing. Even though it's not really the case, these fragments, they all have, like, problems, right? You know, whether it be, like, the first world had the whole marriage thing, the other world had the Wild West dual death thing. Like, these worlds are not happy places from what we've seen so far, or they've been consumed by the Twilight. So, yeah, just treating the fragment like it's a vacation spot, probably not the best idea, but, you know, Sexy You, still, we don't know a lot about her, so who knows what kind of ulterior motives she may have had for that, really. Like, she pointed out the clusters weren't there, like that was a selling point, and it kind of is, but, you know, is that even true, though? Like, I feel like if it wasn't true, Asuka would have said something. But there clearly seems to be some kind of issue here. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be related to the whole cluster thing, but it's got something going on. Some kind of thing going on. That's a problem for sure. And yeah, Sexy You also gave us a tip about how apparently you don't have to do it at 444. Like she said that, right? Yeah, you don't have to wait till 444. You can just use this. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's definitely, it's pretty inconvenient to be able to go at like 1 minute a day. Like, definitely not the most convenient thing. So that's pretty cool. And then yeah, right after the opening, we were at the beach. Asuka looking great. Everyone else being all wet and sad, which makes more sense once we realize that some of them appeared like, you know, underwater, like while they're all just wet and just unhappy. You especially look pretty unhappy there. Because the tree was just like straight up underwater. And of course, Sexy You wears a sexy swimsuit. That should really surprise no one. And she was able to just kind of ship more swimsuits to everyone, so they got to get in on the fun. Nana's was probably the best, although regular Yu's was pretty good too. Everyone just splashing around, having a good time. Pretty much a lot of what you would expect from a beach episode. Just a lot of fun. I actually did not notice that Chloe wasn't there. Like, I feel so mean to say that, but she's just like such a reserved, quiet, you know, type of character in the background. She's not that noticeable, and I had all these girls in swimsuits bouncing around. I'm sorry, Chloe, I just didn't notice you. My bad. I really am sorry about that. But yeah, she just was in a whole little island on herself, which makes a lot of sense, because at the beginning of this episode, I was curious exactly what her development would be, because we haven't really got much with her in the way of conflict or anything like that. But yeah, the first thing we saw was her just sitting in a room by herself, and that seems to be her thing. The fact that she always has been kind of that character, you know, like to sit in her room alone and enjoy her time her own way, which is something I certainly can relate to quite a bit. So that's her thing, but she does have this circle of friends now that kind of want her to come out and play with them, which, you know, a circle of friends generally want you to do. But she has nothing really against that inherently. Having friends and hanging out with them, that's great, you know, if you can get that happening. But it's kind of a double-edged sword, because one of the reasons why you can be okay just sitting in a room enjoying life that way is because if that's all you've ever known, you don't know any different, it's fine. You can enjoy yourself just fine. But if you've like escaped that and managed to live a life for a decent amount of time of outgoing, hanging out, doing karaoke, and that becomes a norm for you, if for whatever reason that group of friends falls apart and you have to go back to that solitude that used to be fine and comforting to you, suddenly that might not be enough for you anymore. And what kind of position does that put you in? I think that's kind of the concern that she has, so, I get you, I gotcha. However, there's not much I can really say about that, really, aside from just, you can't let that fear stop you from enjoying what you have now. That's really the only thing in the advice I could potentially actually give. So that's what we're doing with Chloe so far. She actually has a cool little room there. She's got like a VR headset. She's got like a bodysuit, diver suit, whatever that's supposed to be. She's got that going on. And see, where exactly did she first show the subliminal message? Like, I actually don't remember what part of the episode that was at. I think it was around here. I don't know. Anyway, it was something about, like, thinking and entrusting, something like that. I don't remember exactly what it said. But, yeah, basically, the subliminal message is trying to get people to stop thinking for themselves and just kind of go with the flow, like, that the government or whatever's behind this is trying to do, like, get a big grip on everything, like, control everything. Like, trying to eliminate any kind of possible wild cards or special snowflakes popping up. Like, I guess that's what it's trying to do, get everyone to conform to a specific standard. I'm not sure exactly how to phrase what I'm trying to say, but hopefully it's getting across well enough. That seems to be kind of what's going on here. Because I don't really have a whole lot of context for what the source of the subliminal message is, so I'm just trying to do my best here. But that, as far as the plot goes, that was the biggest thing. That subliminal message definitely starting to get to people. We see them just like staring at their phone with these eyes that are like borderline crazy. You got Nana taking 10,000 bajillion pictures of her for all those likes, So, yeah, I guess Chloe will probably be an invaluable person for fixing this problem, getting people to snap out of it. Although Asuka does seem to be fine as well, so they might work together. We'll see. We will see. Yeah, we had some good stuff with Sexy You, though. Just admiring Asuka, as of course she would. That's straight up Asuka in a swimsuit. That's extremely up her alley, so. We also have to send physical letters to her. Old school, like, despite the fact that we have, VR headsets in this world, we still have to do it that old school. I do like how we just get packages sent by drones. Okay, here it is. Don't think and trust yourself to us, right? So basically, yeah, don't think for yourself. We know what's best for you. So just be quiet, settle down. We'll give you what you need. Just relax, and enjoy what we give you. Like that kind of thing. So, because the first time I read that quote, I thought it was some kind of cult thing. But it seems to be more of like a government control kind of thing. Not that there's that much difference between the two. But I do definitely want to know more about what's behind that, for sure. But yeah, on the comedy side of things, I did enjoy a lot of the stuff, like you being like taking issue with Sexy You having such a revealing swimsuit, because that's basically her body, So of course she would have her own thoughts about that. But at the same time, it's not her body, so she doesn't really get to tell her how to dress. So it puts her in a very weird position where it feels like it's her body, it looks like her body, but it's not really her body. I can't imagine what that would be like. So, I think that's everything to really say on the episode. Just, girls look great. It was a lot of fun, silly beach shenanigans. I enjoyed, like, Sexy You, like, behind regular You, like, kind of over shoulder, kind of evil whispering to her. For sure. Actually, I probably should go back to the discussion between Sexy You and Serious Asuka, because there may have been something more important there that I glossed over. So, I want to go through that conversation again real quick. So, Serious Asuka asks why she took them here, right? Because that's a big question. It probably isn't just to have fun. There probably is another reason. And in this entire scene, we had a whole great variety of Sexy You facial expressions and mannerisms. That was a big part of the fun of this scene. And she says she has a good reason, and then says it's to make Asuka happy, which I believe that's part of it, but I also believe there's more to it than that. I also like that she specified, not you, the cute Asuka, not you. You're not cute at all. No, just the better Asuka. I do quite like that. Yeah, she said she didn't discover any clutters in this world, so there's no problem in being here. And on the surface that sounds legit. Then serious Asuka just calls her out on using Asuka as an excuse. And then mentions her selfish desires, but she didn't specify what that was, right? Like, they're being vague about that. Because we still don't know what overarching desire Yu even has. We just know that bringing these girls to the fragments apparently helps with it. That's all we really know, I think. But does Asuka know? Because I didn't think she knew much about her, but she's kind of acting like she knows, so I'm not sure about that. And then she just tries to push it back onto Asuka. You know, calling her selfish and hypocritical and all that. But I don't really agree with that. I mean, Asuka's been pretty upfront about what she wants to save her world, and she's working hard to make that happen. I don't see anything wrong with that motivation, so I'm not really sure what point he's trying to make here, unless I'm just missing something. But, I mean, because defeating the clutters is a good thing, right? Like, it's not as if she's causing other problems for the other worlds. Like, defeating the clutters for those worlds is a good thing, right? The only reason Sexy Yu would have a problem with that is if she was on the side of the clutters, the King of Twilight. So that kind of brings more evidence for that theory, that she's, like, on that side of things. And maybe she thinks what they're doing is the right thing. Because I did mention that later, that basically the Twilight thing is making these worlds stagnant. And, like, so nothing bad happens, but nothing good happens. And in a lot of anime, there's characters that think, like, preventing bad things from happening, even if it's at the cost of good things from happening, that's a win, right? So there are, like, villains that think they're doing the right thing because of that. So we could be doing that sort of thing here with you. So, and then we had our transformation sequence and our little fight here, which was great. I thoroughly enjoyed that. She just had a big old fist as her weapon, which, I mean, the jokes kind of write themselves with that one, considering her personality. And she was using that fist on Asuka, so. I do like how Sexy Yu tried to play this off as, like, a silly little playful thing. Like, it's, like, not a battle of the death or anything like that, or a disagreement on complicated, moral stuff. He just flipped her skirt and she got a little bit mad at me, that's all it is. And then just Asuka being like, oh, I see. Well, go for it, other Asuka. Then she whips out her sword. Just everything about this scene I thought was great. Their little Nante, whatever today. Just, everything about that was great. And I don't know why Asuka's trying to give her a new nickname. Asuka was the best. But now you're just not going to improve on that, I'm sorry to tell you. And then both being hungry at the same time was good too. And then, at the end of the episode, we just kind of showcased just how much of a problem this subliminal messaging is becoming. And next episode, I guess, is when we're going to have to start trying to deal with that. I don't know how we deal with that. Do we just slap them and snap them out of it and say, okay, it's time to go home, guys. We've had enough of this world. Let's get out of there. Or they find a secret clutter that nobody could detect for some reason. I don't know. I'm not sure, but it should be fun, whatever we do. And Chloe will probably be a better person by the end of it, so we'll see how that goes next time. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.